Is Bam Adebayo a top 5 big man in the NBA?
No.
Who's over him?
I won't say top 5. I think he's still a good big man. I just thought for some reason.
Mars knows many over him. Like,
I just thought Capella just
Okay, when I say
off
big, centers, not
Center.
power forwards, just center. Is he a top 5 center?
Center,
in the
no.
NBA?
Center,
he
no.
shouldn't be a
definitely
center.
needs to play the 4. He definitely
But how
needs
many
to play
are
the
better than him?
Jokic.
Can we list off the better centers?
Jokic,
Or is the list too long?
Jokic, Embiid, AD, Sabonis.
I got DeAndre Ayton too.
Oh my God.
I personally think DeAndre Ayton's better.
Man, that's
I do
one
not
game. He
agree.
got exposed that one game, but I'm not gonna say DeAndre Ayton is better.
Better than Bam?
I
Oh,
do
yeah,
not
we-
agree with that.
like,
That's
man,
The
we ain't gonna
reason
take it
why
that
I'm
far.
saying that DeAndre Ayton's better is because as a number 1 option, or even a number 2 option, I think he can score better than Bam. He rebounds better than Bam. He's bigger than Bam. We're talking about as a center. We're not just talking about as a player. I'm talking about as my center. He rebounds better than Bam. On top of that, his defense, yes, Bam's better on defense, but Ayton's, I think the gap is further on offense than it is on
Slow
defense.
down.
You know, stupid.
Y'all got Ayton being a slouch on the defensive end?
I don't
know, but he's not. He's
I
not.
just got Bam over DeAndre Ayton, but
I want Ayton, like, if I had to choose a center to start to build around, I'd prefer to build around Ayton than build around Ben.
I think you fail either way. I don't know how if you build around DeAndre Ayton, you need like 3 players better than him to have success.
I'm telling you guys, we haven't even seen Ayton scratch the surface.
I say
he
2.
can't
I say
because
2.
he's playing with Chris Paul, he's playing with Devin Booker, he's playing with
What you mean? Playing with Chris Paul should be his dream.
Yeah, but at the same time, Chris Paul pounds the ball. Chris Paul he's a good point guard, but he pounds the ball. If he was playing with somebody like Tyrese Halliburton, for instance, do the damn, and he almost averaged 20 this year. But if he switched roles with Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton would be 26 a night. I promise.
I don't know about that. That's
I said this a while ago, and they clipped it, whatever. I said Ayton on a different team would be, number 2 option, number 1 option would be. I don't think that might not be a winning team per se, but he would put up great numbers. He would put up, Chris Bosh numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all poo-pooed it, but I think that's fact. So
Is Brook
y'all in the
Lopez
chat
better
talking
than
about
Ben?
him chatting and that, and you that what's Ron talking about? Y'all seen what happened when Mikal Bridges left? He left from the Suns, got away from Chris Paul's old dribbling ass, got away from Devin Booker's shooting ass, and what did he do? Started averaging 27 immediately. So what do you think is going to happen if DeAndre Ayton goes to a team where he can shoot 19 shots a game, 18 shots, 17? He go average 26. We have yet to even see DeAndre Ayton get in his bag. He went number 1 overall for a reason. I promise you DeAndre Ayton's like that.
I mean, what could Ayton be realistically on a contending team? Like, at his best? Is he the second option, third option?
Yeah,
definitely not first.
Definitely not first. No, I mean, in this game today, you're gonna need a perimeter player to dominate. I think, because he doesn't have obviously like Embiid game where he can dominate the game like that. But
what about Giannis? He's not a perimeter player.
Well, yeah, Giannis too. But he doesn't, get the ball and go to the hoop. But Giannis' game starts from the perimeter at times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's different.
Giannis start from the top a lot.
Yeah, he start from the top. He can get the ball and go. Ayton obviously is not that dude, but as far as post touches, he can get more and up his scoring for sure. But yeah, he's gonna need a better. He's a number 2, not a number 1. For sure.
Yeah, and Giannis he a rare breed to do what he be doing for real. It ain't.
I just with Ayton though, like, you could say that for a lot of NBA players. I understand he was the first overall pick, but when you put him into a position where he's going to be more of a focal point, of course he's going to put up better statistical numbers. I think it's rare occasions when you see, maybe you think it could be like a Mikal Bridges situation, but I think Mikal clearly has way more potential than Ayton right now. Easily. Yeah. To start a team, I'd much rather have Mikal.
Did you say that before the trade or?
Yeah.
I liked Mikal a lot coming out. I really did, coming out of Villanova. And I was never high on Ayton. I was never high on Ayton.
I honestly didn't think Bridges was 25, 26 points a game. I thought he was a 3-and-D. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he had
that's elite,
that big of a bag to get 26 on a night, or average that type of number. So
I definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah, so but I think Ayton has it in him, but
What you
said, we'll
think
see will dictate that.
What you think he could average like in his top peak position? What 20? What in how many rebounds?
Who are you talking about?
Ayton.
Ayton can definitely be, I think, a 23 and 10 guy.
I'll give him that 22, 23. Yeah. 26 is elite. Ron said 20. That's like
on a horrible team, maybe
Davis.
26, but on a decent team, 23 and 10, I think is where he could be at.
On what effect? I don't think he could get 26.
Y'all know he averages 19 right now, right?
Yeah.
So you think on another team he averages 19 with Devin Booker, Chris Paul, Mikal Bridges / Kevin Durant. So what do you think he averages?
What you mean? He could have averaged. He could have averaged more than 19 on that team. It's Devin Booker. You brought up all them other players wasn't just overly offensive on the team like that. Chris Paul, he only averaged 14 points, right?
Yeah.
I think so,
what Mikal Bridges average?
I think he was 17 in Phoenix.
Right. So bam, he could have grabbed a couple more points up out of there, and they wasn't just a top elite team to where he was sitting out and they was blowing teams out and all that. He could have grabbed a couple more points.
Yo, Primo, so check me out. Check me out. Because I got to jump off the call in a second. But he shot 13 shots. So he averaged 18 on 13. So you don't think with 5 more shots, he can't average 10 more points?
Yeah.
I mean, that would mean he makes every shot. That would mean he makes every shot.
No, my bad.
On a lottery team. On a lottery team.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying with 5 more shots, at 18 shots, you don't think not 10 more points. I meant 8 more points. Reason being, though, is because he's going to shoot free throws too. He's going to get more free throw attempts. If he's the focal point and he gets more possessions, he's going to have more free throw attempts. On top of that,
how many possessions a game?
He's not that aggressive to get those free throws.
Forget the shots. How many possessions a game do we get? Let's see if he aggressive. I'm sure he get the ball down there, man.
I mean, I don't know if it would be 26 or whatever, but I think you guys are like 26 and 10 isn't 26 and 10 of 15 years ago. 26 and 10, 15 years ago, that's Amari Stoudemire. That's those elite level top 5 bigs. Right. Now we've got guys who aren't elite, averaging high 20s, 25 points a game. So do I think in today's game, on a bad team, Ayton could average 25? Probably. I don't think it would mean much. I don't think it would be, he's on the level of these all-time great bigs because he's averaging 25 and 11. I just think it's easier to score now.
Name the big men averaging 26 and 10 right now.
There's no big. The only bigs that get played through are like Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid and AD. But I'm saying if a team played through Ayton, I think those numbers could happen. But
did you hear the names you just named?
They would lose a lot.
Yeah, the teams that play through their big. So if you played through DeAndre Ayton, he could put up numbers. That's what I'm saying. I don't think your team would be good. So I don't think it'd be a good team.
But the names you just named, right? Okay. You said you don't have to be elite in this era to average 25, 26, and 10, right? Mm-hmm. But you couldn't name me nobody who wasn't elite who's doing it right now.
Because you can't name me a team that plays through their big who isn't an elite big.
What you mean?
Name me a team that plays through their
Brown
big.
averaged more than 80 on the same team.
The Lakers still play through Anthony Davis.
Not all year.
When AD is there, they play through Anthony Davis.
Not all the time.